Hey, good morning. How you doing?
All right, how you?
Good, good. You find the place all right?
I did, but then I thought I had to go through a garage part, but
Well, that's a good thing you didn't have to do that.
yes sir, yes sir.
Come on in.
How you doing?
Yeah, good, good. We'll just lay everything right out on the counter there. That's good.
You want me to put it in the refrigerator too?
No, that's not matter. I'm doing a little film here for a little marketing thing that I'm doing about Walmart.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
So you're DeMar?
DeMarcus?
DeMarcus. You've been here before?
No, this is my first time. A couple of other guys been here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them out the bag.
Sure, yeah. Just lay them out here on the counter. Not put them away.
How you liking the service so far?
Love it. I've been using it for quite a while.
Okay.
Used to live over in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and I also have my son and his family live up in Alexandria, Virginia, and they've had Walmart Plus InHome for almost 2 years now.
Before we even had it.
Yep. So whenever I'm up there, I'll order from the Walmart Plus InHome for them. But also sometimes I'll order some things for them from right here, remote, right here from Winston-Salem. And then in like 4 hours, they're getting their delivery from the DeMarcus up there.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they love it. And so I've got them, convinced and converted from Amazon Prime to Walmart Plus InHome.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah, that's my goal.
Yeah, that's who we really chasing out the Amazon.
Yeah, they got out there first with the online thing. I guess they started off in books, but then they just went after the Walmart.com business. But we're catching up. We're not catching up. We're getting close to them right now.
Yes, sir.
And especially with this Walmart Plus InHome, as more and more people discover that, because once you try it, you're hooked. Yeah.
All right. Want me to take the bags with me?
Yeah, sure. Can you recycle them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great. Okay. All righty.
All right. You have to go, brother.
Yep. Thank you.
This one.
Yep.
All right. Have a good one, brother.
You know what your best Walmart Plus InHome delivery is?
My what?
Your best Walmart Plus delivery, you know when that takes place?
No, you say my best?
Yeah. Not yours, but Walmart's. It's your last Walmart Plus delivery, which is right now. Thank you.
Oh, you are. Thank you.
All right. See ya.
All right. Have a good one.
Okay. All righty. Yeah. Okay. Up on tap here today, the Trump think tank, brand new, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see what we got here. I get the this big bounty. It's a big. They call it the mega roll. It's 4 times the size of regular roll, but it's all on one here, and this really lasts a long time. I get the styrofoam cups occasionally. Not too much, just a couple bucks, I think. And one of the reasons, or actually the number one reason, is that I'm able to recycle styrofoam cups. And virtually just, don't need to really order those too much because we can just recycle. In fact, there's my morning cup of coffee. I don't have it in a regular glass. I guess I could. I do have some, I think I got some mugs up here. Yeah. So Yeah, I could have it in a nice mug like that. It'd be nice and everything like that. Oh, by the way, all of this is from Walmart, right here in Winston-Salem at the store that was delivered to me. No charge. There's no tipping. You don't tip Walmart. When you're a Walmart Plus customer and you get InHome because it's a Walmart associate, no tip. But all this stuff is from Walmart, as well as, except for that Cuisinart, but this line here is called Beautiful. It's by Drew Barrymore. It's her signature line at Walmart. So all of this right here, all these appliances are Walmart. This air fryer is fantastic. This is a beauty. It's not the big one. They do make a larger one, but this one does a great job on anything you can think of, instead of, you know, putting it in the stove or lighting it up on the gas flame there. I do a lot of stuff right in there, and it takes the place a lot of the microwave. Oh, Drew Barrymore, Walmart, they do have a microwave, and they've also got, you know, several other things, including these knives here. These are great knives. Never have to sharpen them. Fantastic. All the these utensils are Beautiful. That's the name of the brand, Beautiful, and it's by Drew Barrymore. And as well as this right down here. These just picked these up here just a couple weeks ago. They just came out. They're adding more and more things. It's fantastic. So yeah, that was a long way from foam cups to get to there. I tell you what, this is a great item here. It's called Liquid IV. Get it? I think you can only get it at Walmart, and I get it maybe once a week. Once a week or so. This white peach is fantastic. It's sugar-free. Got all kinds of vitamins in this thing, and I'm able to use that over with my LeBlue water system. I just pour a cup of cold water from the LeBlue cooler right there, and then I just open up one of these packs. You can see it's only 15 calories per serving. Just open up one of the packs in there and just dump it on top of the water, stir it up a little bit. Bingo. Great, refreshing drink. Of course, all my produce I get is from Walmart. Most of it is made in the USA. As you can see here on the strawberries, product of USA. There's a couple items like, I think these bananas might be from somewhere like Guatemala, but that'll change soon. Great value, obviously, fantastic brand. You save 25-30%, even more versus the other chains, Harris Teeter, Lowe's, Publix. You're going to save 30-35% when you go great value brand versus even just their private label brands that they use or the name brands. I use these compostable paper plates. They call them ultra plates. They are just, I don't really have to order too many of those. I order these a lot. These are fantastic. They're just like $3 a piece. It's a meal, and it's a Caesar salad with chicken. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the fridge. I'll put it down here. And last week I had a bunch of vegetables that I just went ahead and chopped up and made into a fantastic salad. And anyway, I had about probably four or five of these containers over the last week, And this is what I've been eating at least once a day. I think there's 12 vegetables in there, all from Walmart. I'll be working on something here later this afternoon with those. Of course, with the unused portions or items from the vegetables, I just threw those into the Cuisinart, and I think maybe I put it over. I think I would use just the blender, because that blender actually works. I think it works better. That Walmart blender called Beautiful from Drew Barrymore. I think that works actually better than the Cuisinart, that $300 Cuisinart. Anyway, mix it all up there. So got that, just a couple days ago, I mixed up, did like a huge fruit smoothie. Again, using the, I didn't even use the Cuisinart. I just used just the blender from Walmart. And also along, it comes with that blender is also this nice size container there with the straw. So I've got, I don't know, it's probably got to be 25 ounces of smoothie right there. Got a couple others all ready to go there as well. Yeah, so yeah, of course, I kind of skipped buying eggs for about 3 or 4 months, but now these eggs here from Walmart called Great Value, they're just as good. They're grade A, just as good, probably even better than, Whole Foods natural eggs, organic eggs, or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, this got delivered to me, and as you can see, everything is beautiful shape on the inside. I think they're down to around $2.32, maybe $2.22 a dozen. And as you know, it was all up in the $8-9 range just 3 months ago, about the time that President Trump came into office, and one of the first things he heard was price of eggs are sky high. Well, he took care of that. This Krispy Kreme coffee, fantastic. I think it's one of the best, and I've tried a lot of them. I mean, I've tried, all the Black Rifles and all that kind of stuff. I did this one here, hometown right here, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Great, fantastic. I use those. Let's see, I don't order these too often, but when I do, I get the Equate brand. That's a brand by Walmart, and Gillette, you're probably going to pay $4 or $5 for a pack of 5. Right here, $1. 5 razors, $1. They shave as good or better than Gillette. Let's see what else we got over here. Yeah, again, the Great Value. The soy sauce and the steak sauce is just as good as A1, maybe even better, and probably save like 40% by going that. Same thing I do with like tomato soup. I love tomato soup. And of course, I'll use the Great Value saltine. I like the unsalted top saltines. Anyway, Tropicana. Sometimes I go Tropicana. Sometimes I go the Great Value brand. On the V8, I think that you can only get it in V8, but I love the taste of V8. It's fantastic. Let's see what else we got back here. We got a couple cans of spinach. Yeah, I love spinach. This is a great item. It's just 20 calories. I've always loved canned spinach. Ever since the time when I was visiting my grandparents in Omaha, Nebraska, long time ago, way back, maybe in the 60s, mid-60s, 1960s for some of you millenniums. But anyway, there was one night where I think my grandmother, she was going out to play bridge, and so she left the house and everything with my grandfather and I. I was probably like 13, 14 years old. Anyway, we had no idea what we were going to have for dinner, so my grandfather, he decides that he's going to open up a can of peaches. And anyway, so we went down to the lower cupboard there. He grabbed a can of peaches, started opening it up, and when he opened up the top of the can, it ended up being spinach. So that's what we had for dinner that night, was spinach. Oh man, my grandfather, I tell you, he was a beauty. He was a beauty. 44 years with IBM, retired, started his first job, started with IBM, retired with IBM in 1970. And he have some stories about IBM. Wow, learned a lot from my grandfather. Copy paper, yeah. I don't use this too much, but when I do, I get this Pen Plus Gear. It's a brand, I believe, again, another brand for Walmart. As you can see, this is what I like, made in the USA. Made in the USA. It's great paper. This is a 24-pound, 96 bright, beautiful paper, great quality. And, some of the Hammer Mill, some of the other brand names like that, for something like a 24-pound, 96, you're going to be up in the $18, $19 range. But no, this right here at Walmart, in fact, they just had a rollback on this, price rollback of about $1. So it's now down to like $8.82, $8.62. I'm not even going to look for the receipt. It's all digitized. It's in my Walmart Plus app. All my receipts are on there. And if this came and maybe was a little torn up on the edges or something like that, I would basically go back online to my account, report the damage, and they would come back immediately and say, sorry about that, just go ahead and keep that, and then reorder a new one. That goes for just about anything that I get from Walmart. Occasionally, if it was something like a little bit bigger, like an appliance or something like that, and they might say, set it outside your door. The Walmart Plus in-home delivery person will be over there, tomorrow morning and pick it up. In the meantime, if there's anything that you need, just go ahead and order it, and we'll make that delivery at that time. That's fantastic anyway. I can't talk enough about Walmart. In fact, I'm probably talking too much about Walmart. But they just do a fantastic job. And speaking of think tanks, the Trump think tank, actually there's something that you can go online right now and join an online think tank. It's called Walverse. Okay, and as you can see at the top there's a home page about, then they're going left to right. There's an about, a USA VIM, a KFF, a CCF, and a contact us. And this is the very beginnings of Think Tank 2025-26. And this is the new logo, the new symbol of the think tank. In fact, let me show you how this works. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, my printer here is an Epson. I picked this up from, well, I actually had it delivered, no charge, free, right here locally, right here in Winston-Salem from the big Walmart store here in Winston-Salem. And yeah, this is a great, I tell you this scanner up here, high speed, as high speed as any commercial major league type scanner. But yeah, I can pop in like 30 or 40 pages right here, scans it in a couple seconds, and then it's on. Then I've got it like saved forever in a PDF, and where I can research it over here on my computer. I just used a small little laptop. It's a Google, I think it's a Google, yeah, Samsung Chrome, Google Chrome. Had it for about 3 years. Don't really need a lot of memory in there because just about everything is working in the cloud right from there. But I got this for probably about $149 over at Walmart, and had it for 3 years. It's fantastic. It's what I take on the road. I just unplug right here, and I just throw that into the satchel, and I'm on the road and got everything I need with me. A little portable coffee maker, pod for pods. My TV over there, of course, I got that at Walmart. That was a great buy. That's like a 70-inch or maybe 75. That was a great buy. They had a rollback on there, and I got this for, oh geez, I'm thinking it was like a couple hundred, you know. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see. Oh, these clocks up here. Of course, my clock from Rocky Mount and time in Rocky Mount. Time in San Diego. It's about 3 hours difference between here and San Diego, or Rocky Mount and San Diego. Got these clocks at Walmart, $4.99 a little piece there, yeah. Frames from Walmart. American flag out here from Walmart. Oh, this outside, if I don't get it at Walmart, I'll get the item at Sam's. So I got this this bench for my patio out here, along with a little side table. And I'm gonna get some cushions, keep them down in here. I've got some storage in this thing as well. Not that I need a lot for this good sized patio here. But anyway, yeah, I get everything else from Sam's. Mostly I like to go shop at Sam's. I just like to walk Sam's and see what's new and get some ideas. There's my downtown San Diego. I'm sorry, I'm in San Diego. My downtown Winston-Salem, okay, a big green glass building out there. Used to be BB&T, been there for, I don't know, over 40 years. Right behind it is the original Wachovia building, 35-story that they built maybe 15, 18 years ago, I guess, maybe 20 years ago. And yeah, it's called Wells Fargo now. Trying to get some people to move in there. Both of those buildings are unbelievably vacant. So we're trying to work on getting some corporations to come into Winston-Salem, do a little investing. Just a great little community. Off to the little right there. I'm gonna do a little zoom. That's the that white, it's about a 7-story building. That's the Hanes Brands building. They've got the top 3 floors, Hanes Brands, Hanes, where they used to be up on the north side of town. And they just moved here first of the year down to these offices here. I've got 500 employees there, and a lot of things, a lot of changes going on there. It's going to be a lot happening right out of that building here. I'll do a little scan over here. There's a baseball park coming up over there. That's the Winston-Salem Dash. I went to the game yesterday, and Dash won 2-1. Great game. So that's about a 7-minute walk for me to get over to the Winston-Salem Dash. I keep scanning around here, and we're going to be coming up on the Wake Forest Baptist Hospital. Wake Forest Baptist, Bowman Gray School of Medicine for Wake Forest. Huge facility, one of the best in the country, which means one of the best in the world. And that's just about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes away, by just if you walked. By car, 3 minutes. There's the west end down on Burke Street. Anyway, it's a nice little view that I've got right out here in the patio. Again, very small patio, but it gets the job done for 1, 2, 3, or 4 people. And so I guess that's about it. Let's see. One of the spare bedrooms here. I got these bunk beds for the grand boys. But this table here is it rises, for a stand up or a sit down. I got this at Sam's. Great buy, as well as this map. Got that at Walmart. The frames, got them at Walmart. The whiteboards, got them at Walmart. Even these large ones, I had these, I ordered, like it was next day delivery by, I think it was FedEx that brought these in. That might have been UPS, but it was like a next day type delivery because it's right here locally here in North Carolina, the Walmart DC, that's where it came from. So they pick up at 4 o'clock, next day delivery. Anyway, these are great. These whiteboards are fantastic. As you can see, this is my new project that I'll be working on here. Just, writing down some ideas off here on the margins there. When you go to Walverse.com and you check out the think tanks, you're gonna see initially the USAVIM, KFF, and the CCF. Those are the 3 big projects that I'm working on. The KFF stands for the Kleintow Family Foundation, which is going to be dealing with health plus education plus the environment, which equals individual and community well-being. Yeah. And this one here is a little more confidential. This is the PBF CRS, and this is a new continuous capital formation, which basically the goals are going to be to reduce the United States national debt by 50% within 10 years. Then the debt to GDP ratio to decrease that from currently it's 124%. We're going to bring that down to 40% within 10 years. And the U.S. household debt, don't really talk too much about that, but that right now is $18.2 trillion. That's the U.S. household, that's you and me, that's private, that's us, citizens, 18.2 trillion. So Currently, it's 18.2. We're going to bring that down by more than 50%. And also, we're going to be joining forces with the Trump Gold Card, which is going to help bring down the national debt and make the economy great. But more about that, like I said, this is kind of confidential still right now. But you know, that's the basis. The basis right there is you can see those 9 quadrants, and it all starts right here in the center. EDT, equity, deposit, trust. More about that later. Okay, so just wrap up here. I was watching a YouTube just, I don't know, middle of the night last night. That's when I do my best thinking, middle of the night. This YouTube was on John F. Kennedy, President Kennedy, and his real work, the work that he was doing for the time that he was president on peace, and how he dealt with Nikita Khrushchev, who was the premier, or you know, the leader of the USSR back then, and the whole nuclear thing. That's when it started heating up in the late 50s. And when Kennedy got into office, one of the things he wanted to do was to try for peace. And so I was watching that YouTube this morning, and it was really great. I'm going to watch it again and again. One of the things he said, he had a speech at the American University, and I think it was a commencement where he was speaking. And one of the things he said was, "Our problems are man-made, therefore our solutions are man-made." I thought that was just awesome, and that gives me a lot of ideas, especially right now with the way, you know, things are playing out here after the big bombing of the nuclear sites over there in Iran the other night here, last Saturday night. And you know, I'd like, hopefully we can sort of like, maybe President Trump and his cabinet and the people around him can start looking at peace by saying to themselves, our problems are man-made, therefore our solutions are man-made. And just start working it out. Because I have a feeling that now that this the Iran bombing is over, and I think they're going to come back to the table. I think the Ayatollah is going to be just fine. I think the Ayatollah is one day is going to have a meeting with President Trump, and I believe the rest of the problems that we have around the world with Russia, Ukraine, with China, with North Korea, I believe all those are just going to be following in line here shortly. When I mean shortly, I mean within this year, 2025. Okay, well, guess you got a little bit more than a Walmart Plus delivery. I hope you have a great day today. Thank you.